Hi friends, today I am going to explain about pump. Pump is the mechanical energy is converted to hydraulic energy. It may be classified as pump. One is the positive displacement pump and another one is non-positive displacement pump. Positive displacement pump, further we are going to classify it as a rotary pump and a reciprocating pump. In that case, reciprocating pump, single acting, double acting, radial and axial double cylinder. Especially, we are going to further explain about a reciprocating pump. In this diagram of reciprocating pump, before that I am going to explain main parts of the reciprocating pump. The main parts of the reciprocating pump, crank, here, the crank is connected to the connecting rod. Connecting rod, one end is connected to the crank and the another end connected to the piston rod. The piston rod is connected to the one end is connected to the connecting rod, other end is connected to the piston. The piston is moving horizontal direction in the inside of the cylinder bore. Here in this diagram, in my left hand side, the pipe is connected with the head of the cylinder. In that pipe, two sections. One is the suction side and another one is the delivery side. Suction pipe is nothing but we connected the under the pump. Delivery pipe is connected to the above the pump. The pipe is having valves, two valves. One is the suction valve and another one is the delivery valve. The type of valves non return valve. So once the liquid is allowed to the one direction, but the fluid is not backward direction. So that is called non-return valve. How it is working in reciprocating pump. Here the crank is rotated with the help of the prime mover. So once the crank is rotated, the connecting arrangement, the piston is moving from right hand side to left hand side. So right hand side is the crank side, left hand side is the pipe side. Now piston, in this condition the piston is moving from pipe side to crank side. What's happening here, the inside of the chamber create the vacuumized place. So vacuumized place, during this cycle suction valve suddenly open, then the water is going to filled with the chamber. During this cycle delivery valve closed. So then the crank is rotated, the piston move from crank side to pipe side. What's happening here, in the chamber liquid is compressed, so the pressure is increased. Automatically the delivery valve open, the liquid is going to delivery side. During this cycle suction valve closed position. So the same cycle we have to follow. So water is sucked from the suction side, and then the movement of the based on movement of the piston, the water is going to delivery side. Then reciprocating type pump is a single acting pump and a double acting pump. Is the main formula of the reciprocating pump, single acting pump. Theoretical discharge, we are going to find the theoretical discharge. Q is the discharge, T is the theoretical. Q suffix T equal to ALN divided by 60 in the unit of theoretical discharge, meter cube per second. A is the cross section of the bore diameter or piston diameter. L is the length of the stroke. The piston is moved from a to and flow motion, right hand side to left hand side, that is called a to and flow motion. with respect to time. N is the crank speed. Theoretical power P equal to W into Q T into H. So power equal to W is the specific weight of the liquid. What is the liquid? We have to check the pump. So in this condition, most of pump check the water. So specific weight of the water 9.81. So Qt is the, after derivation of the formula we find the answer of the theoretical discharge. H is the total head. Already I told to you. So suction head plus delivery head equal to total head. Coefficient of discharge CD equal to actual discharge by theoretical discharge. So actual discharge is the symbol of Q, theoretical discharge the symbol of Qt. The difference between actual discharge and theoretical discharge equal to coefficient of discharge. So almost coefficient of discharge value less than 1. Then we are going to find the slip. Slip is nothing but Qt minus Q, theoretical discharge minus actual discharge. Then percentage of the slip with multiplication of the 100, or further one formula is more, 1 minus CD. CD is nothing but coefficient of discharge into 100, we get the percentage of the slip. In case double acting pump, theoretical discharge, remaining formula is common but only change the theoretical discharge. So double acting means 2 into A into L into N. So only small changes, 2 is the added. So 2 is nothing but indicated of double acting pump. Formula is the same. So A is the cross section area of the piston or plunger in the unit of meter square. L is the length of the stroke, piston or plunger in unit of the meter. N speed of the crank, speed unit RPM. Delivery stroke per second n by 60 with respect to time. Theoretical volume of water delivered per stroke. So volume equal to area into length. So unit of meter cube. W equal to specific weight of liquid. H suction head and HD delivery head. Thank you. Thank you so much. In this my channel name is the Dasa Tech Study. Further you want to any video, please comment box, please subscribe and share to others. Thank you so much.